When discussing Germany's industrial giants, one name always stands out: BASF, as is the world's largest chemical producer and one of the strongest symbols of German industry. For more than 150 years, it helped build the global reputation of Made in Germany, precision, engineering, and industrial excellence. Today, BASF is investing nearly $19 billion in a massive new industrial complex described as a future gold standard for production. But there is one surprising detail. It is not being built in Germany. It is being built nearly 9,000 kilometers away, in China. And that raises a much bigger question. Why are Germany's biggest companies expanding abroad while German industry itself is slowing down? Germany was once called the engine of Europe. But today, that engine is under serious pressure. In just 4 years, Germany has lost around 250,000 manufacturing jobs, and industrial output has fallen back to levels last seen in 2005, erasing nearly 2 decades of progress. Major companies like Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, Bosch, and Continental have all announced restructuring plans and major job cuts. So what happened? Germany is being squeezed from every direction. China, the United States, rising energy costs, and its own outdated economic model. The biggest pressure comes from China. For years, China was one of Germany's largest customers, buying machines, cars, and industrial equipment. This helped power Germany's economic success. But after joining the World Trade Organization in 2001, China transformed from a low-cost manufacturer into a global industrial superpower. Today, Chinese companies are no longer competing only on price. In many sectors, they now produce machinery with quality close to European standards, but often around 30% cheaper. For German companies, this changes everything. Imagine choosing between a Swiss machine for 130,000 euros and a Chinese alternative for less than 28,000 euros, with only a small difference in performance. For many businesses, the decision becomes obvious. It is no longer just about quality. It is about survival. Chinese manufacturers are also faster. In many cases, they can turn an idea into a finished product in nearly half the time of Western competitors. That means faster innovation, faster growth, and stronger global competition. Between 2020 and 2022, Chinese exports to Germany rose by more than 60%, while German exports to China fell by around 20%. The automotive sector, the heart of German industry, has been hit especially hard. China's electric vehicle market is growing rapidly, and Chinese consumers are increasingly choosing local brands over German cars. Yet German companies continue investing heavily in China. BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Volkswagen are all expanding there for one simple reason: profit. China offers growth, while the German market is slower, more expensive, and increasingly saturated. And leaving China would be costly. Germany already has nearly 3 million unemployed people, with unemployment around 6.3%, the highest in more than a decade. Moving production away from China would raise costs, increase prices, and likely push unemployment even higher. Germany is also under pressure from the United States. Trade tensions and tariffs made German exports less competitive, while energy costs exploded after Germany lost access to cheap Russian gas following the Ukraine war. Factories that once relied on low-cost energy suddenly faced much higher production costs. But there is an even deeper problem. Germany built its success on traditional manufacturing. but it has been slower to adapt to the industries shaping the future: electric vehicles, digital technology, and artificial intelligence. While the US and the UK create more than 5 AI startups per 100,000 people, Germany struggles to reach even 2. Its old industrial model was built for a different era, and today, Germany is the slowest growing economy in the G7. This is no longer a temporary slowdown, it is a structural crisis, and unless Germany adapts quickly, the country once known as Europe's industrial engine may face a much deeper industrial decline.